Hi, I'm Monty, and this is my mum, my brother Marley, and my dad. We're a family travelling around the world, and if that isn't difficult enough, we're doing it during a global pandemic. Join us for our regular videos.
Last time you joined us, we were getting over the heartbreaking defeat of England in the World Cup finals. But fortunately, the sun was most definitely shining, school was finally out, and the summer holidays could properly begin. We continued our journey down the Croatian coast. We eventually arrived at the medieval city of Sibenik with a view to visiting the Krka National Park. We found a lovely campsite within walking distance of the beautiful old part of the town and based ourselves there to visit some more amazing waterfalls. The Krka National Park is known for a series of 7 waterfalls, including the most photographed Sibenik waterfall. Nearby, the ruins of the second oldest hydroelectric power plant in the world can be found, opened only days after the first on the Niagara Falls, and also based on Tesla's groundbreaking design of alternating currents.
Something great. Every time I wake up with you, inside my peace of mind, when I need you and I feel you, but I know the summer isn't meant for things to last. It's sunset way too fast and I can't stop thinking
driving down the Dalmatian coast of Croatia. We're about 20 miles north of Split, and there's another city, Sibenik, about 20 miles behind us, and this is pretty typical of the Dalmatian coast. There's a nice road that goes along it. They're like mussel farms that you can see out there. It's not somebody who's dropped all their fenders, and it's pretty dry, barren, rocky. It's nice, the sea's beautiful, lovely colour, but the coast is it's just lots of people who obviously like the sun kind of clinging to the coast in various kind of some really flash accommodation, some pretty ropey accommodation, and a lot of campsites. We just passed the sun sail and moorings base at a place called Marina about 5 minutes ago, which actually looked quite nice. It's pretty scorchio, so you need a bottle of water at hand. But yeah, it's good. We're just kind of drifting south, really, and we'll see what happens.
We continued down the Adriatic coast of Croatia, and our next stop was the beautiful historic city of Trogir. We found another small campsite right by the water with another friendly German to welcome us and show us around. And we soon settled in. Having a bit of a sorting out day today, aren't we, boys?
Well, I'm not. I literally have like 20 minutes left.
I'm editing.
I'm editing the Italy video that will be up by now because we're now in Croatia. This is how behind we are.
Miley, what are you up to?
Sorting.
Sorting.
As I said.
Sorting your cupboard out. Even Dad's sorting. Dad's the one that most needs to sort. I should have done a before and after actually. That's what his cupboards look like now. You should have seen them before. This is what it's... I'm just going to take a little video of this just so that... Yep, look, that's what it looks like. Probably for about a day. Hi Dad.
If it's Get It Dad Day, just be transparent about it. Just announce it, Get It Dad Day. Doesn't need to be a sorting day. When you've got 100 million jobs to do and you make sure everyone else is happy, you haven't got time to look after your own cupboards. It's the only thing I haven't delegated. Now, get on with some work.
Once the work was done, we headed off to explore Trogir. Trogir lies on a small island connected to the mainland by bridges and was listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1997. Wandering around, it was easy to see why. Its medieval stone buildings, narrow streets and vibrant atmosphere certainly won me over. It was the perfect place to enjoy a night out and some culture.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out.
Okay, so that'll take a little pause on Otok Siovo, pronunciation totally wrong I guess. Well, Otok is the island of Siovo. Been out on a little cycle ride, pretty well, like a bit dishevelled. But it's a nice little spot here. As you can see, that's up towards a place called Marina, originally named, where there's a massive great marina where a lot of charter boats hang out. And it's quite a nice spot, dotted with loads of little islands out to the distance. And Otok Siovo, as I've been learning from this giant poster in the middle of it, is quite of historical importance, blocking in the kind of Bay of Split. And so we are in the middle, as you can see. We've been staying just north of here, just by Mastrinka, right on the coast, this little campsite. But yeah, you'll be able to read all this at your leisure. But unlikely. But yeah, it's been of strategic importance, this place. Settled by the Romans, and some dude back in the 13th century called it the Island of Fertility, which, I mean, looking at it, I cannot see where he was comparing it to. I'm not sure he visited places where it rains very much that often, because it's pretty barren. Well, having said that, there's a bit of green over here, but it is not a very busy place.
After a couple of days enjoying the beauty and peace of Trogir, we decided to take a boat trip to the city of Split. On the way, we stopped off at the small town of Slatin to pick up some more passengers. Split is the second largest city in Croatia and the largest in the region of Dalmatia. It's best known for its ruins of the Palace of Diocletian, which is one of the best preserved monuments of Roman architecture in the world. It's protected from the sea now by a tree-lined promenade bustling with cafes and restaurants. The ruins of the palace contain the core of the old town of Split, a maze of small streets with architecture from every era, now encompassing modern life.
Don't start unless you're ready now to make him upset. I wouldn't take you for the shy type, not yet, but then again, no. Honey, there's no ties, no net. You gotta follow with your instinct. What's next? No sense in trying to find reason, no regret when nothing's set in stone. I heard you wanna be in the
Split Cathedral has a medieval bell tower which dominates the skyline. Climbing the steps to the top gives you the most amazing views of Split and the Adriatic coastline.
Cause it feels right. And if I follow you, I know that I should hesitate. That it feels right. Just the thought of you gives me a taste. I know I crave, but it feels right. And if I follow you, I know that I should hesitate. That it feels right. Just the thought of you gives me a taste. I know I crave, but it feels right. And if I
Join us next time as we leave the EU and cross into a new country, Bosnia and Herzegovina, where life immediately feels very different. We get involved in some adrenaline adventure, learn about its tortured past, and make some new friends for life.